everybody, it's Brenda. I'm here today with your daily horoscope reading for April 27th, 2020. Here we are with our Aries. Some blatantly untrue gossip could reach you today, Aries. When you think about it, you'll see that what you heard defies all logic and actually rather ludicrous. However, the person who reports it to you could be so dramatic and persuasive that you believe it for a while. Remember to check the facts in such situations. You'll stay grounded in reality rather than get caught up in fantasy. Taurus. Today you could feel the need to work on your finances, pay bills, make deposits, and plan a budget for next month. But your heart won't be in it. Your mind is probably more interesting on more interesting projects. Like if you try to force it, you'll be unable to concentrate, so it could be a waste of time. Don't hurt yourself. It won't hurt you if you wait a few days. You should be more practicable. You should be in a more practical place by then. Gemini. Usually, Gemini, you have a pretty good powers on focus and concentration. However, today you might find those powers are flagging. Working could be difficult, and you could even find yourself dwelling on disappointments from your past. You might want to stop and try to figure out why these memories are coming up. Releasing them could reset your concentration back to normal. Cancer. A strange person promoting him or herself as a mind reader of sorts could come into the scene today, Cancer. This person, however, is more mixed up than mindful. Therefore, take precautions with a grain or predictions with a grain of salt, if not the whole shaker. Chances are that none of them have any basis in reality. Trust your intuition. Your insights should be far more dependable than those of the so-called psychic. So that was Cancer. So we're going to Leo. Your financial goals could seem vague and uncertain at this time, Leo. Perhaps you face crossroads in your life as far as income goes. You might not be sure which way to go, or else you could be planning to make some purchases that you have a hard time deciding on which is more important. It probably isn't the day to try to make any kind of decision. Wait a day or two. Virgo. A colleague motivates A colleague's motives could seem rather sinister today, Virgo. This person has a defined agenda of his or her own that may not take into account of the needs and feelings of anyone who could stand in the way. So this person isn't to be trusted. Don't excuse his or her behavior. The best course of action now is to stay out of the way and protect yourself at all levels. Sagittarius. Some underhanded and altogether honest mischievous could be happening at the workplace, Sagittarius. You could be offended by it and could also worry that it threatens your job. Then you might also consider what you're doing there. If this sort of organization, these inner conflicts could signify that could signify the need to focus on realities and disconcern. Exactly what you want to do, then go for it. Capricorn. Today you might feel a little out of sorts, Capricorn. Your concentration could be diminished. You might even have a little trouble focusing on your work. Don't worry about it. It's more mental than anything else, and it will pass. You might feel that you need a drink of coffee, or you need to drink coffee all day to stay alert. Try exercise and reinstate on all this, since it could be counterproactive. Hang in there. Just a Capricorn. Aquarius. Today, doubts, uncertainties, and insecurities could plague a love relationship, Aquarius. Does your beloved share your passion? Is your friend being honest and open with you? Does this relationship have a future? This is the only way to get past inner turmoil, so take one step at a time and take a good long look at the results of each step. Only in this way will your doubts be resolved one way or the other. Pisces. Where am I at? Pisces. A member of your household could be going through some rough times, Pisces, and as a result might become overly dependent on your moral and emotional support. This is flattering, but you could also be a drain on it. It could be a drain on your energy. Carefully consider what you really need to say to your friends. Sometimes you have to hit a person over the head with the truth in order to wake them up. Okay, that was your daily horoscope reading for April 27th, 2020. Until tomorrow.